Hello, this is Mark from MWB Arts, and today I'm doing a dirty acrylic pour. And today I'm using the PVA glue, which on this brand I have is the Elmers Glue All glue, and it dries clear. And what I did with that, I pre-mixed the glue and added some water to mix it down to a consistency kind of like a light cream. And then I added just about a half an ounce of the glue to 0.6 of an ounce, somewhere in that range of glue, to equivalent half and half the amount of paint also. And the colors I'm using are, in the white, I'm using the Behr house paint. Got some samples here. It's a Behr Premium Plus Ultra, and it's a white paint. And then the next one I used a little bit of white with a little bit of the Pearl X Pigment Dual Blue Green, which kind of turned like a baby blue, and so it wasn't quite turning green enough, so I added a little more of the iridescent green blue from Studio Acrylics. And this one brought it a little bit greener, and it also was thicker, so I had to add just a little bit more water. So that was the same thing, 50-50, pretty much, of the glue and the PVA glue and the paint. And the last color I used was a little bit of white, and then also a little bit of the True Flow Acrylic Black, Mars Black, and it made kind of a gray mix. I don't know if you can see that down there. It's kind of I can bring that up to the camera a little bit. It's kind of a gray mix. So I've got a gray mix, a kind of a minty blue type color, and my white. And so now I'm going to pour them into my cup here, which will hold up to 4 ounces, and I only have about 3.6 ounces of paint mixture, and I've pre-mixed everything. And oh, it looks a little on the thick side, so let me add a little more water to that. So I've got a little bit of white in there. I'm going to add a little bit of my mint blue type color, mint blue green, and then a little bit of gray into that mix. And a little more blue on top of that. And a little more white. So I'm not worried too much about the paint spilling onto this canvas. It's going to get covered pretty good anyway. So pour some white in there. And then some more of that gray in there. And some more of that blue. Oh yeah, let's get a lot of that blue in there. So I'm going to leave a little bit of these colors out for adding as I see fit that I want to add. I think maybe I'll put a little bit of the white around where the cup's going to go. Let me get that cup on there first. So I'll make sure I got my stands here in the right spot where I want them. So make sure that if you want to see more of these experiments and pours that I'm doing, to click the subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel before. And if you like this video, make sure to hit like, and if you want to leave a comment of saying what you'd like to see more of, do that too. Right now I'm going to take this dirty pour I've started here and flip it over. There we go. And while that's settling down in the cup, I am going to pour a little more of that white around the base a little bit of the circle I started. That way it'll flow a little bit better. And a little bit of that blue also, I think. So also in that blue, I added a couple drops of the golden high flow ultramarine blue, and so that helps brighten it up a little bit too. And like I said, and the stirring takes a while to get the right consistency, and hopefully I got it the right consistency. And each of them also have about maybe a teaspoon, a little over a teaspoon of the GAC 800, maybe 2 teaspoons. This helps with possibly reduce the crazing. That can affect your painting afterwards when it dries. If it dries, I don't know how to describe it. When it dries, I guess if it's a little thick and part of it starts drying faster than the other areas, it'll cause these cracking type event, which they call crazing. There's a definition on Google Plus, and I can put it in my description of what crazing is all about, or in my comment that I'll pin to my YouTube. But anyway, so let's see here. So it's hopefully that paint is starting to fall off of that top of that container there. So it's been a while since I've tried anything else besides these acrylic pours lately. And like I said, today I'm doing it with just glue and paint and water. And I might even use a straw if I think I see something that I want to try to maybe make an effect of clouds or something that I see that this straw might affect, and see how well that works. Anyway, and I'm doing this all on an 8x8 cradled wood board. So this should be settling pretty good. And there we go. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Let me see if I can get this. Scoop out a little bit of my dirty cold pour here. There we go. So one of these days I might try a Facebook Live, but for now I am doing these videos here on YouTube and just enjoying and experimenting. So I seeing what kind of what I get out of this pour here. I want to try to get the edges covered, I think, today. Hopefully I got enough poured on here. I think the 3.7 ounces should be enough to cover the total of the 8x8, and I think it's a 1.5 inch. And if it doesn't, I will paint the sides. But for now, oh, there we go. I can even turn it around for you. There we go, people. Looks like it's going to need a lot more paint on there. So I have some more white here and some more blue. Let's see here. There's the white and some more of that blue in there. Get that corner there covered. And maybe some more white in that corner there. And some more gray up there, I think. Okay, so now I got some color in here, and a little thicker now. I will try to get a little bit of a tip to get it to cover up the canvas or the wood cradle board here. I'm going out of view here. Huh? Sorry about that, people. So let's see. Get my fingers clean. And get that straw out. And we'll see what we can get here. Maybe if I blow out the diagonal here. Okay, so, oops. That's okay, people. It's just empty cups I knocked over. Okay, let's see here. Hope I'm staying in view. It's hard to look up at this camera to see because I'm not hooked up to a monitor today. I'm doing it in my kitchen using my cell phone as the camera. So that's something different too. I generally use a camera that's hooked up to a computer from the craft room. And I'm hoping there's enough light in here too. I got overhead light, but I don't have the extra lighting like I normally do. Okay, let's see here. I think I will. Paint a little bit of the sides here. still in view? Yep, I am. Okay, I decided to pour some of this extra gray and other colors that were left over on the sides to get them covered because it was just easy enough. There we go. Oops, going too high again. Gonna try blowing a little more. I know I'm not talking much again, but I'm just enjoying this process. Wow. Let's see here. Move back out that way a little bit for you. Okay, so I'm gonna lift this up one more time. Give you a look, see what it's looking like here. There we go. Can you see that, people? I think I am happy with these ribbony looks of the green blue color and the white and the gray. And I think it is done. Getting a couple, features, looks like, in the gray, where the blue's popping up underneath. So if you'd like to see more experiments like this, and hopefully I have my workroom back, craft room back, that I can use next time around. But for this time, I'm going to make this one work. I'm enjoying these colors here. And it's all with the PVA glues and a little bit of GAC 800 and water. And the three paints, or a couple paints that I mentioned, and I'll put them in the description also. So people, have a great day today. Go out there and do something with color and just enjoy life and take care, and make sure and like, subscribe, comment, share it with other media, maybe on Facebook, other medias that you belong to online. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this process. And see what you can do with PVA glue. And I will let you know, and maybe in the pinned comment also, and also in the final video, what it looks like when it's drier. I will share some of those photos on my Facebook site and Instagram. And yeah, take care. Thanks. Bye.